Greetings. So, I didn't learn my lesson the last time I tried to do hair extensions, and here I am, about to try again. I am going to start by trying to dye the extensions to come relatively close to matching this color. Just fairly white, but we'll see. They're blonde. You'll see in a minute. And I can't just put them in and expect things to work. So, I will be back in my other bathroom. Alright, here we are in the other bathroom. Got extensions. This towel is actually clean. This is the state of my clean towels. This time I'm going to try to do microbead ones. I thought about only dyeing half of them, but I'm just going to do all of them. And I'm going to leave them all bundled up because I feel like that'll make my life easier. But you can see I definitely need to color them to match my hair a bit better than they do. So that's that. What am I doing? I've got my Shrine toning drops. This is what I used on my hair. I'm trying to do this one-handed because hell if I know where my tripod is. So it's hard to decide what constitutes a drop. But I'm gonna do 6. I'm gonna call that 2. Meh. That was probably also 2. Oh well. And I've got hot water. It's no longer boiling, but it's still very hot. And this might not be the smartest way to do it, but I'm going to leave these all clumped together to make my life slightly easier. And hopefully this is going to work. I might need more than 6 drops now that I'm looking at it, because most of the color is already absorbed. And it's very uneven, which is fun times. I love that for me. Nice and uneven. So, we're not off to the best start. Why am I only getting 1 drop out of this each time? It's kind of annoying. Now I need to stir it with something. Take my comb out of here. Can I use to stir? Oh, I got a pen. Love being a prepared person. Okay, let's do 1 at a time then. This might end up super blue, but we'll find out. Looks very blue. Well, this might screw up my plan that I had for these. Oh well. You might need a little bit of a go with some dandruff shampoo, as it turns out. And it's my own damn fault. Yes, they're very uneven. Oh well. Okay. Okay, so that little strategy didn't work. What I have ended up with, well, I did have to do a bit of a bleach bath on the super blue parts last night. I think lesson learned is Shine toners don't really work with dip dye because they're too concentrated, so I don't know. I did a bit of a bleach bath and now I'm going to properly try to dye them. And I'm just going to use my hands here and try to section it out a little bit better this time. This time we're not going to be quite as lazy. I'm still doing the Shine toner a little bit. I completely lost where I was going with that sentence. I've just got 2 drops and some conditioner, which may or may not be enough to work. We will see. I've almost got everything. Well, I could have made this work without toning it, but it might not have looked very good, and I would rather start from something a bit better than what I had. So here we are. I don't know why I didn't think that, hey, maybe this won't work. Minute. Speaking of things that, hey, maybe won't work. Okay. I am probably going to end up putting this on everything, but focusing more on the stuff that is lighter. Because the roots are going to be covered by my hair. So roots aren't a huge concern. Just want it to be a bit better than what I've got happening here. So what I've got happening is not so great. And I don't know. Hopefully I'm getting enough to get into the center of each one. This is the one that I went heavier with the bleach on because it was very, very blue, especially at the ends. The other one's a little bit better, but you can tell this toner is meant for toning out a fair amount of orange in the hair, because, yeah, on my hair and on this, the blue really came through. It's probably too many at a time. I'm already getting impatient. Did I get that one? I don't know, man. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not doing extensions today. It's very 5. These take quite a long time to dry once they've been saturated. I like this is all very, very blue, but that's fine. This is kind of uncomfortable leaning forward. Who would have thought this would be worse than standing with my arms up in the air? But it is. It almost looked good enough to just put on my hair, but the overall unevenness was a little bit too much. Even for me and my half-assing ways. Half-assing yet complete perfectionist. Can't tell any color difference, but I know every time I've used these toners, I'm like, it doesn't look very strong. And then I've gotten very bright results. It was kind of overall better. That was not the best plan, was it? Isn't it? This one is not very well saturated. Do I care enough? Just mush it in with this one. It'll be fine. As I've said before, don't ever take anything I do as a tutorial. Okay, we're gonna call that good enough. I'm gonna leave it for a while and see what's what. Okay, I'm all done. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Good enough, she says. Could be better, but yeah, I don't feel like messing with it anymore. So here we are.